Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. In today's episode, we are heading north. I checked in between episodes to see what kind of levels we were going to be dealing with the rival fight versus Misty. Misty's level cap is 21, which means we've got a little bit of ahead of room here as far as our current team is concerned. On top of that, our rival's ace, I believe it's like 18. So I think it makes more sense to go north first. We also get a couple new encounters that hopefully we can scoop up and maybe even better our team a little bit before taking on Misty. So we are certainly going to do that today. Now, I do want to check who we have out front here for this fight. We will throw Zion out here. I'm probably still butchering that name, and that's fine. And then we'll head over this way. Now, I do kind of want to... Before we head up north, I do kind of want to check. We have some items to sell for sure. 50 bucks, not that. We do have some proteins, things like that. These are honestly, in runs like this, having these like HP ups and all that, they are perfect because we do get to sell them off and pick up a handful of other items. Whoa, no. Don't want that. Let's go. We'll pick up 10. And let's pick up a handful of super potions. How does that sound? We'll get 15. Awesome. All right. That'll give us a little bit of leeway, so that way we may not have to run back and heal up every 2 seconds. I'd really like to avoid that. And guys, this is kind of a scary battle. I don't actually know how well this will go, so let's see what we can do. Kicking things off strong with the rival battle. Let's do it. Fingers crossed we can make it through this. It could be very, very scary. Or it could be the easiest thing we ever do in our lives. This is obviously not a scary mon. I am actually going to be very safe only from the metronome side of things and just go into limitless here. Probably don't need to. I know this is very silly, but oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. All right, we'll try for one and then one arm thrust and then we'll see what happens. Let's go for it. If we land one, we should be fine. Seriously? Oh my God. Seriously. All right, we're gonna swap. This is potentially the most annoying thing in the world. I really didn't think this would be that big of a problem. All right. Let's go to Claire, maybe. We haven't seen a lot of Claire. We need to level Claire up as well as Jordan. It knows Magical Leaf? Really? Huh. Honestly, would never have guessed that it knows Magical Leaf. That's news to me, but that's fine. This should be a pretty easy KO as long as, oh geez. Here we go. It's fine, we'll get through it. I hate Haxmon. Like, being against stuff like this in the run is so annoying. There we go, Claire. You're amazing. Thank you so much for breaking through that. That was so annoying. All right, very good. First Pokemon of 4 is down. Here is a Lunatone next. All right. So I think we swap to Jordan here. I think that's the move. We can bite, which should do a decent chunk of damage here. Rock Throw's a little scary though. Ooh, oh no. Oh, that was such a mistake. That was such a mistake. I will be honest, guys, I thought that would be perfectly fine, and I completely, that was a fumble. That was a fumble on my end. I can't believe I did that. Oh, Jordan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jordan. I really liked having you on the team. That typing was actually pretty solid for us. God, that sucks. That really sucks. Dang it. Shouldn't have swapped into him. That was a mistake on my end. I knew it was part rock type. I knew we could lose. I know we can also take a lot of damage here, but I'm going out into this because I feel like this is just our best bet. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about the damage here. I feel like we'll be okay. Yeah. God dang it, dude. Dang it, that sucks. Ah, it hurts. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We gotta move on. Gotta move on. All right, Claire, Brody gaining some good XP. Let's see what's next. Carvana. This is an easy stay in. We just Thundershock away. Should be no problem at all. Might even one shot. Yeah, easy. And I'm really hoping we find a good mon now to replace that, because that really hurt. All right, Tentacruel, another easy takedown, I think, here, so not stressed. The problem with Lunatone is its typing makes it really hard to deal with, only because I could obviously, like, if it was pure rock type, it wouldn't be a problem. I could just go into Limitless and take it out, but it's got psychic typing, and so that doesn't really work. The dark type is what I was going for, by the way, on Jordan. That bite should have done quite a bit of damage, but unfortunately, obviously, it didn't work out that way, but that was the plan. Regardless, on the bright side, we did make it through, and that is a huge step forward, despite having lost a mon. So that's actually our second death of the run. I really should have a death counter. I normally don't have one, and maybe it probably won't be in this run, but I will start having a death counter at some point, probably. All right, so let's go here. God, that sucks. I feel so dumb. All right, let's make sure we take the black glasses off of Jordan. We did throw those on there last time. All right. And we actually don't have another Pokemon to add to the squad here, which is kind of sad. It's been really hard to keep Mons. What I will say is, and I did kind of mention this previously, like, Limitless is great. I really like Claire, but obviously at this point, a lot of our Mons are not like the strongest Mons in the world. We do have Brody, and Brody is like flat out amazing. And as a starter, obviously that's incredible. But like, we don't have crazy power on the team other than Zapdos. And so while, I mean, I think we're fine, don't get me wrong, I do think that we have to fill out the team a bit better today. That's literally the goal, especially going into a gym battle. I do not want to be dealing with just a crazy matchup and just not having anything for any of it. This thing could have Rock Throw, which is scary. We just lost a Rock Throw, but I do still, Strizzle. That's unfortunate for it. Let's play it safe. I was gonna go into Claire because this is great XP, but I do not want to risk a Rock Throw and losing Claire. We just obviously had to lose a mom. We don't want to do that again. Arm Thrust should do quite a bit. If we can hit 3-4 times, we should be good. Yeah. Excellent. Not bad at all. And that should be some good XP. Steelix is pretty strong. 210, that's not bad. We do kind of need to be careful, actually, of the level cap, though. That is something we need to consider. All right, let's go into Claire now. We need to spread out some of this XP. There are quite a few trainers up above here, and so that's what I don't want to. I just don't want to get too over leveled in that scenario. We should be okay, but you know, with not a full team, can be a little tricky. Just knowing that we could get very close to that level cap. All right, let's do it. Limitless gains some XP as well. That's fine. Oh, perfect. That's excellent. I will happily fight an Ariados. I actually love Ariados. I know that maybe not a lot of people do. I don't think it's a great mon, but it's kind of a cool mon. Like, it does some cool stuff. It's not great. Like, there's better options for what it does. I think of it as like a sticky web user, that kind of stuff, but it's still a cool mon, and I like the design actually quite a bit. And I think in this gen, actually, it gets some decent moves. Player gaining a level here to level 17. That is awesome. Can we get... Nope. I would love to get a dark type move. All right, so we should probably just swap here. I mean, Just go to limitless. It doesn't really matter. I just, I don't want to go through the gauntlet of having to ember back and forth. Excuse me. And arm thrust should be able to, I mean, it's a Growlithe. It's only level 10. I'm not stressed about that. Easy takeout. All right. Very good. It's also, I'm going to mention, like, break fourth wall slightly here. So a couple weeks ago, and I think I actually mentioned this, I was out for like a week straight due to a conference for work. And so I was actually in Colorado for 4 days, basically, doing a lot of work there. It was a blast. Like, everything went really, really well, thankfully. It was a great conference. But what that meant for me was I was kind of, oh, crap. Oh, no. All right. I think we bite. This is bad. We might just lose Zion here. I wish we were faster. I don't think we can make it through this one. Not with this out front. Like, there's no way. Get the poison. All right, we have to hope it doesn't go for confusion, which it probably always will. Anyway, this is unfortunately a dead Ekans. Dang, man, 2 losses at the beginning of the episode. What in the world? Feels so bad. Feels so bad. All right, it is what it is. I mean, from here on out, we are fine. It can't even touch us with confusion. Arena trap, dude. That's, I think, our second loss to a trapping ability. I think the first one was Shadow Tag in Mount Moon with Storm. It's hard to switch train in these games, dude. I'm telling you. All right, I think we just stay in because this thing, even if it does have a psychic move, can't touch us either. Anyway, regardless, guys, as bad as it is to see that loss, I was out of commission for like a week is what it amounts to. It was a really long conference from the standpoint of like travel was very difficult, unfortunately, due to plane issues, things like that. Anyway, long story short, I had to pre-record quite a bit and actually got behind because I was out for a week. I didn't really have a chance to record that much. And so I pre-recorded. I was ahead and through that week. But then once I got back, I was still technically behind because obviously, you know, I still had, I didn't get to jump ahead that week and get even further ahead. And so as of right now, I am finally kind of getting back to the point where, at least in this series, I'm like 2 weeks ahead, which is a really comfortable place to be. I'd like to be even further if I can, just because it makes it so much easier later on. It's less stressful. I tend to be very busy with work and, you know, a baby and things like that. And so it takes me a little bit to get back to where I need to be. But thankfully, I'm kind of slowly grinding my way back to it, which feels great. And so I'm really happy to say we are, as we release, another, oops, nope. So we release another Mon. Thank you so much for basically just being on the team, really. That's kind of all you did, but I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm finally getting back to it. I really need, and I struggle a little bit with this. I like recording these like long form videos a lot more than I like doing the shorts content, but the shorts are what bring people into the channel because they get more views. They generally get more interaction. People care about them more because they're less time invasive, things like that. And so I'm not behind on it. Like, I'm still fine. I'm not losing days or anything like that, but I definitely have some catching up to do in that series, only because I've been slow to do them, just because I like doing this series so much more. It's so fun. I'm just gonna see how much Magical Leaf does. I know it's not gonna do great damage, but oh, okay, just kidding. It's gonna immediately one-shot. Crits, man. Crits do it. And that's a level for Pugstar. That's everybody up to level 18. That feels pretty good. All right, and it is Azumarill. That's perfect. Let's knock you down. It has Drought. Thank goodness this thing doesn't have huge power. Whew, could you imagine? But yeah, so my goal is always to record like a handful of videos, like during lunch breaks, things like that. And it tends to work out pretty well. I can usually get at least 2 of these knocked out during lunch. And then potentially, depending on how long the episodes take to record, I could do quite a bit of the shorts in an hour or so, because I don't have to do quite as much recording. But all that to say, it's a lot of work, guys. It's funny, I know a lot of people, myself included, for the longest time just wanted to be like a content creator. It sounded so cool, right? Like, you just want to make cool stuff and play the games you like to play, and it's a blast, and it's so not that. It's fun, don't get me wrong. For me, it's a lot of, truthfully, selfishness. It's a bit self-gratifying to just get ahead and stay ahead on videos and be able to push content out there. Like, for me, this is just the making of the content is the fun part, which makes it a lot easier. It also, because I can pre-record quite a bit since I don't live stream, although I would love to, but because I don't, it's a lot easier to get really far ahead, which is obviously helpful. It just makes things a lot easier. But, you know, for some people I know it's a struggle and it's easy to get burnt out. Like, it's really easy to get burnt out. So you do have to be pretty careful. Ooh, that was a big one. So you do have to be pretty careful and not overstress yourself. And that's part of why I try and get so far ahead. I know there's negatives to that. Like, I don't see comments live. So like, this is what, episode 5 of this series, and it hadn't even released yet. And so, you know, there's a plus and minus there. You guys haven't seen any of the content yet. I've done 5 episodes of the content, so I know what's going to happen. And I don't have comments about what you guys think of the series yet, so I have no gauge on feedback or how good it is. But regardless, I just like doing it, and I'm going to do it regardless of your feedback because this is just what I like to do. And so I think for me it works out fine, but I think for a lot of people it can be challenging. Understandably so. All right, so with that drizzle up, we are absolutely going to swap here into Limitless. This is also level 18. I didn't even notice. All right. The good news is we are almost done with Nugget Bridge. We do have quite a bit of battles. I think the plan today is just to get through the bill stuff. We may end up avoiding just a couple of these trainers, only because we are getting pretty close to that level 21 level cap, and I don't want to go over it. I believe there's also 2 trainers in the gym before Misty, if I'm not mistaken. And so, like I said, I just don't want to breach that level cap and then us not be able to use one of our only 4 Pokemon at this point to actually fight her. That's obviously not good. Hopefully we can get some encounters. So, I mean, my hope is that that's not even an issue, but you never know. That's definitely a level, I think, for Limitless here. Yeah. And look at that HP, 89 HP. That's pretty solid. Fake out. Oh, yes, please. That's so good. We'll get rid of Sand Attack for it. I kind of like having just a decent normal move. I say decent. I like having Tackle better than Sand Attack is the takeaway there. All right, nice. That's excellent. All right, last Nugget Bridge battle here. So not only have we gotten through the rival, we've very nearly gotten through Nugget Bridge. Hopefully we can do it, but that's 2 big challenges out of the way. Let's see. What do we got? A Typhlosion. That is pretty scary, not gonna lie. This is where I wish we had a water type. I'm really surprised. It has Drought. Wow. That's really good. That's really, really good. This is where I really wish we did have a water type on the team. We haven't even encountered a water type, so that's just not possible yet. But that is, I believe, still the most prevalent typing, at least in this game. So my assumption is we should run into one eventually. I tend to always have like an overabundance of water types in the PC. At least that seems to be the case. I know in Platinum, man, we had so many water type Pokemon. It was insane. Like, our entire box was just water types, or at least some kind of duplicate typing. And it made it kind of tricky to build a team because we didn't have any new typings to add. That game was so fun. I really enjoyed Platinum. That was the first time I had played through it, actually. And so that was really nice. Roar. Actually, yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna get rid of Leer. only in the instance, it's very rare, especially in a randomizer like this, but in the instance of a Pokemon trying to set up, if we can roar and get rid of it, just kind of solves the problem for us. Not always the best, but it's an option. And I think it's maybe a bit more utilitarian than Leer, in my experience. You always play to those outs of like, okay, what's like, aside from type coverage, I feel like type coverage and strong Pokemon are just like number ones. You always go for that, but you also kind of need to, in a Nuzlocke and especially a randomizer, or even like a ROM hack or like a Rad Red or something like that, where it's a really challenging thing. You really have to plan for the setups and the things like that you don't necessarily worry quite as much about when you're playing just the normal game. All right, let's go here. Is there an item up here? There is, in case it's a Master Ball. Taunt, okay. It was not a Master Ball, but that's okay. Let's see, there is one other item. So these are both new encounters for us. Super Potion, okay. All right, let's just grab the Route 25 encounter first, since we're here. And there's our water type. Okay, oh, sorry, hit the speed up by accident. All right, I will very, very happily take a Wall Rain. This is also an ice type for us, if we can get it. That's huge. Now, this thing's catch rate is probably gonna be pretty tricky. What can we do to it? We can try and fake out. I worry about our attack just being too high here, but let's just see. Growl, okay, well, it's less high now. All right. Can we fake out this turn? I think we can. Yeah. How much does this do? Ooh, that did kind of a lot. Let's just see if we can get lucky real quick. Because I don't know that we can. Oh, we have a dive ball too. That's actually really good. Maybe if it growls enough, we can go for a tackle. We obviously can't go for a fighting type move. It will 100% kill it. Okay. Yeah. That's actually great. Keep doing that. I'm gonna waste a little bit of time and just keep throwing Pokeballs in case we get lucky. But if it growls or defense curls over and over again, we should be okay. Oh, it encored us into fake out. That is some good strats. I'm not gonna use the dive ball yet, by the way. I do want to make sure when we use it, we've got the best chance possible to catch. So, we just got it. Oh my God, that's awesome. Holy crap. That's so good. Yeah, that's so sick. All right, let's see. What are we? A male Wall Rain. We're gonna name this, we're gonna name this after RJD Gaming, 5416. RJ, thank you so much. I believe you've been like a longtime supporter of the channel as well, so I do appreciate it. I believe you were the one who reminded me that there was an egg in the Pokemon Ultra Sun Nuzlocke. And you commented and said, glad you didn't forget the egg. Shame it sucked. Imagine if it was a Necrozma. Dude, if only. Effect Spore. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty solid. Yeah, I'm super happy with that. That's a great mon. Awesome. All right, let's go see what this other one is really, really quickly. Hopefully it's excellent. And how are we doing on time? All right. Shouldn't have gone quite this far down. A Magby. Okay, I will take a Magby. I'm liking these mons, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let's Thunder Wave. See if we can get this one. This is great. Our type coverage now, if we can catch this, we've got our grass type, we've got our water type with an ice type coverage and a fire type. I think the same strat is the move here. I think we just go for a fake out, hoping we don't take it out. It is a Magby, so I'm a little worried we will, but I don't know that we have much else to do. The catch rate on this is annoyingly difficult. I don't know if you guys have ever, too much. Shouldn't have done it. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to catch the baby Pokemon though. They are annoyingly difficult, like weirdly difficult. We could have had an Absol. That would have been kind of cool. Although we already have a dark type. We don't want an Absol. I'm actually not gonna fight this. All right, so what's the goal? The goal is definitely to get RJ leveled up. We are gonna go heal. We've got about 5-10 minutes left. We're not gonna stress too much if we go over time. But this should be fantastic. So let's go heal up. We'll get RJ out front here. Unfortunately, we can't. Can we get the other encounter? I don't think we can yet. And so I think we're basically just stuck with 5 Pokemon. Granted, I really like our 5. Especially with Walrein added, I feel pretty good about our type coverage now. We definitely want to get Claire evolved as soon as we can, but we are a ways off from that. I actually don't know what level Houndour evolves, so we've got some time, I'm sure. And right now, I think it's just time to train up here. Like I said, we may avoid a handful of these trainers just so we're not going too crazy over time, but I may come back in between episodes and make sure we've got the team kind of where they need to be before heading in. And a Ninetales comes out. I mean, I would love to stay in with RJ here, but I don't think we can being at level 8. So we are going to, we'll just go into Brody. I do really like the effects for, I really hope we don't get trapped. That's the only thing I have to worry about. Effects 4 is kind of sick though. All right, can we do it? Come on, Brody. Dang it. Ember, please don't do too much. Okay. Quick attack should be fine. Snapped out. All right, Brody. I like it. This should do a decent chunk. It's not going to do a ton, but I'm assuming Confuse Ray once again. Yep. All right. Come on, Brody. Break through, bud. Dang it. There's the Ember again. All right, we do kind of need to be careful of a crit. So I think what we're gonna do, let's go to Limitless here. And just be safe. Again, we gotta play safe at this point. I don't think we have much of an option. Let's Fake Out. I love the fact that we got Fake Out on Limitless. That's so sick. We'll just Arm Thrust here. Safeguard. Okay, that's fine. We'll probably heal up a little bit here. This should be some good XP though for RJ. 216? I mean, it's some XP. No new moves, but that's okay. We're level 9 now. Definitely need to get a lot higher before we can use them, but that's okay. Let's get Super Potions. There you are. We actually should give the Silk Scarf to Limitless, shouldn't we? Now that we aren't trying to pick up an encounter, I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, that's great. Little extra oomph behind that Fake Out will do quite a bit, actually. All right. This has been a big episode. This has been a really big episode. We've lost 2 Mons, but we've also beaten our rival, which is huge. Oh, I don't like this. I think it's just Claire because I'm worried more about the hypnosis here. Headbutt. Okay, I'm going to Ember and just see how much this does. Not a lot. All right. So we do have to swap here. Let's go for Limitless here. I'm worried that it's gonna have Psybeam, but we can get a Fake Out off. Oh, it just goes for Hypnosis. Seriously? All right. So now we swap again into Brody. I hate that we have to spread this XP so far out. You know what I mean? I'm glad we swapped though. I was hoping for a free Fake Out and then we could swap. Because I figured it had a Psychic type move, obviously. We do get the Para, that's great. I wonder what your defense is. Let's see how much Peck does, just out of curiosity. About the same. All right, as long as we don't get confused. All right, cool. It's Thunder Shock. I should be a dead and gone Hypno. No. Dang, man. We also are like kind of in a position where we probably shouldn't be using Brody anymore. It can get to level 21, but we can't get past level 21, and that's kind of the scary part. All right. Cool. All these guys only have 1 Pokemon also, which is making this very tricky. I am gonna Super Potion up Claire. At least, yeah, that's fine. Really wish we didn't have to fight all these people. All right. It's all good. I don't want to run back and heal up at this point. Like, we're so close. I figure we just super potion our way through, but a Corsola. Okay, this is great because we can just go into Pugstar and take this thing down. What is our moveset? God, our moveset is garbage. We need a better moveset on RJ for sure. But that's fine. We should be able to get there. And here we can just Magical Leaf. And I mean, I can't imagine this thing lives. It's a Corsola. Should be an easy takedown. Excellent. And it was a crit. Pugstar going way too crazy already. RJ level 11. Can we learn a move? Nope. What else do you have? A Dustox. All right. This probably has Arena Trap, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. I am going to play for the smart play here and Stun Spore. Just because I don't want to... It has Gust. That's really bad. Oh, okay. That did very little, actually. I want a Magical Leaf. I don't think we want to Giga Drain quite yet. That does nothing. I'm so glad we parried, though, because it is going to slow it down, and we should theoretically be able to outpace this eventually. Giga Drain's going to do very little, but it should help. Okay, that does nothing. We're all right. We're not part poison, so we are fine there. What I'm worried about is the confusion, which thus far has not been a problem, but that worries me. Arena Trap, dude. I'm so glad we weren't in here with RJ. All right, so I think what we'll do is Giga Drain now. Let's just see how much we gain back. It might not be that much at all. It did quite a bit. Okay, 3. I mean, all we're trying to do is offset. You know what I mean? Give ourselves that buffer, which I think we very easily are able to do. What I don't want to happen, excuse me, is for us to get confused and then start hurting ourselves and not have the HP to kind of live through that. So that's more my concern. And there it is. That's what I was worried about. So with that being said, I mean, we gave ourselves the best shot we have, but there's not a lot we can do aside from just go for it. Please don't. Come on, Pugstar. Yes. Okay. As long as we don't hit ourselves every time, I think we're okay. Ooh, that was a crit. All right, so only one more and we should be okay. Back up to 30 as well. It's gonna do, what, 5? Ooh, 7. Okay, we tapped out. That is a dead Dustox, no problem. That was a little scary. The Arena Traps, man, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to go for it, but it's so scary. Pugstar getting 513, and we are also at level 20 with Pugstar now. That's crazy. We are getting really close to the level cap. That's a little scary. We could always break and go to the gym first, but I feel like we're just so close here. I want to make sure we're... I'm gonna heal here as well, because we just kind of have to. We don't have a way of Cherry Berry. Nope. All right. Let's just do it. By the way, I want to fight this other guy up top here and pull him out of that slot. That way we can actually get the item behind him. This is actually kind of nice. So I'm gonna water gun here. Rollout, I guess, is scary, but I'm not that concerned. We're very bulky. And it's just growling. So this is a nice little XP boost. It's not a lot, but it's something that RJ can take down by itself. All right. 345, that's pretty good. And there we go, getting to 52 HP as well. Look at that, that's awesome. That's excellent. A Sudowoodo. I mean, right? It's gonna water gun. That's fine. That's awesome. So that's an extra level. This is huge because we're now getting to the territory where RJ is like kind of doing great. And trying to learn Ice Ball. Okay, an ice type move. I will take it. We will get rid of Defense Curl, I think. Growl and Defense Curl are both sort of in the same vein. Man, so close to another level. Altaria. Ugh. All right. Well, so what can it have? Peck, maybe Astonish. That's, I think, a thing. But Peck isn't gonna do great. That was a crit. I think we try and stay in here as best we can. Well, actually, what I don't want to do though is get locked in, do I? We'll go for one more and we'll see what happens. I wish we had leftovers. Okay, so we are gonna get locked in here to Ice Ball. I think it's fine, as long as we don't get put to sleep. Awesome. Awesome. RJ, you are an amazing little thing, you. So the only trick is here, no matter what the next Pokemon is, we're locked into Ice Ball, and I don't think we don't have the option to switch out if I'm not mistaken. Do we get another level? We do. RJ at level 15. Dude, so good. All right. A Metagross. Oh, okay. Calm down. And we're stuck with Ice Ball. Oh, and it has Rough Skin. I mean, we missed. Okay. So we swap out here for sure. Although that didn't do anywhere near as much as I thought. I'm gonna try and just go for it, man. We're so close. I trust in RJ. I know that's not very effective. That's fine. Oh, we shouldn't have done that, actually. I might have messed up. It's fine. Rough Skin. Completely didn't account for Rough Skin. Please don't confuse. This was a mistake. Oh, thank God. Oh! All right, I love that the damage scales. We're good. We're fine. That was way too risky. I should have definitely just gone out and declare. But man, I had to try it. Gotta risk it sometimes. Shouldn't have, but you need to. Our team isn't looking super healthy, but that's fine. All right, let's try and get this. And then I'm gonna try and avoid, I know there's at least, I think there's 3 more trainers. We're gonna try and avoid all of them to get to where we need to go. Ooh. This is terrifying. And Limitless is a sleep. I think we still shoot for Limitless here. Because if we do wake up, we should be able to take it out. And it is only level 14. Ooh, we should have encored. Do we wake up? I'm not even gonna try for the fake out. Obviously, it doesn't matter now, but... So, encore, slack off. Thankfully, it's just burning turns and scratch. That's a strong scratch. All right, Arm Thrust should do a lot here. Come on, get 4. Give me 4. Ooh, that was a crit. Give me one more. Yes! Yes! Limitless, you monster. That might get Limitless all the way up to 20. Yeah, look at that. That's like our full team where they need to be aside from RJ. Can I fake you out? No. All right, I thought I'd try. All right. We're gonna go into Claire. Claire does need a level to get to 20, and I think 20 is where we want to be for the gym. That gives us a level, basically a level and a half-ish of like wiggle room to level up against the first couple trainers before actually facing Misty. This has been a long episode, guys. I'm so sorry it took a little while, but I think it's worth it. We got a lot done. And technically we're not done yet. We could still run into a battle here, so I'm really hoping we don't. Because I don't want to level up too much. I will of course get RJ leveled up in between episodes, but Petal Dance, that's pretty good. Do we have to fight you? Yes. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight anybody anymore. All right. Metacham. Psychic and fighting type, definitely not what we want to be up against with you. But not really with you either. I don't like this. We're just gonna have to go Brody here, because we can pack and do quite a bit. I just don't like it. Oh, it's gonna bide. Let's Thunderwave. We can burn a turn or two with Thunderwave and then pack. Still storing energy. I'm gonna Thunderwave one more time. I know it's gonna fail, that's fine. It gets parried, awesome. All right, let's pack. Excellent. Brody, you are a monster, my friend. All right, RJ, getting to level 17. RJ is getting up there, guys. I love it. All right, Electrike. Let's spread the love to Claire. I think I'm a little bit worried about a Thunder Wave, but I mean, it's not a whole lot we can do. We just kind of have to go for it. And we will Ember away, which should do a good bit. Yeah, that's fine. Pretty good, actually. Defense fell, that's fine. Let's Ember. I think this is the last fight, though, thank goodness. Should be able to make it through. What's the last mon? Hitmontop. All right. So again, I don't think we should stay in because obviously it can wreck us. So we're going to go into Brody and pack Revenge. Not very effective, thankfully. All right. I feel a lot better about our team now that we do have RJ, though, giving us that water and ice type coverage. I mean, truthfully, it's a good replacement for Jordan. Sorry, Jordan. Just so we aren't straight up losing to dragon types, things like that. It's also just such a bulky mon that it makes it a lot better. All right, guys, call me Bill. All right. I would love to help you out. Let's do this. We'll get the SSN ticket and then we will call it a day, guys. This has been a huge episode. We've done so much. It's been a long episode. I do appreciate everybody sticking with me on this one. I know it's been a long time, but it means a lot to me. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. This has been such a fun series so far. Like I've said before, this is really my comfort zone. Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn are kind of where I'm most comfy because I just know the games really well. And so for me, this is just a nice place to be because I can just relax and chat with you guys and it's fine. It doesn't matter. All right, let's head back. Let's get the heck out of here. That was an incredibly long gauntlet. All right. Thank you again, everybody. This has been awesome. We got a gym battle in the next episode coming up. I'm a little scared. We definitely want to get RJ leveled up a bit here. Maybe even Claire gaining a level. But other than that, we're kind of ready to go. And we're just going to see what happens. Hopefully we can get that second gym badge and make our way to maybe Viridian? Is it? No. The next city. Vermilion, that's the one. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love you all. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one.